Before you click away, ask yourself one question. If your strategy is so good, why don't you follow it? You don't need a new setup. You don't need more confirmation. You don't need another indicator. You need honesty. Because the reason you hesitate, the reason you move stops, the reason you caught winners early is not technical. It's emotional. You are scared. And until you admit that, nothing changes. Traders don't say, I am afraid. They say, I am being cautious. I am managing risk. I am waiting for clarity. But let's slow this down. If the risk is predefined, if the stop is calculated, if the setup meets your rules, what exactly are you waiting for? You are waiting for the trade to guarantee you safety. And markets don't guarantee safety. They offer probability. That gap between probability and certainty, that's where fear lives. Fear in trading doesn't look like panic. It looks like hesitation. It looks like over-analysis. It looks like endless refinement. It looks like one more candle, one more sign, one more reason. But here's the truth most traders avoid. You don't want more confirmation. You want emotional reassurance. And those are not the same thing. Let's go deeper. If it was just about money, you could accept a loss easily. Because losses are mathematically built into the system. But you don't react to losses mathematically. You react personally. Because every losing trade feels like a statement about you. I was wrong. I misread it. I'm not good enough. So now the trade isn't just risk. It's identity. And once identity is involved, fear multiplies. The market exposes ego, not intelligence, not knowledge, ego. You want to be right. You want to feel competent. You want proof that you belong here. So you hesitate. Because if you don't click, you can't be wrong. And if you move stops, you can delay the pain. And if you caught the winner early, you can secure validation. But all of those actions come from the same place. Fear. Here's the part nobody talks about. You hesitate. The trade works without you. Now regret hits. So the next one you take impulsively, that one loses. Now your confidence drops. Now hesitation increases. And slowly you begin to believe the problem is your system. So you research, you tweak, you adjust, you optimize, but you are not fixing anything. You are avoiding the mirror. Trading is not about charts. It's about exposure. Exposure to uncertainty. Exposure to discomfort. Exposure to your own emotional instability. Every time you click, you are choosing to stand in uncertainty voluntarily. That's unnatural. The human brain avoids uncertainty. It wants predictability. It wants control. But trading rewards the opposite. It rewards tolerance. Tolerance for not knowing. Tolerance for discomfort. Tolerance for temporary pain. And most traders don't fail because they lack knowledge. They fail because they lack tolerance. You think confidence means feeling certain? It doesn't. Confidence means acting without needing certainty. That's different. Confident traders still feel fear. They just don't negotiate with it. They don't wait for it to disappear. They accept it as the cost of participation. Fear becomes background noise, not the decision maker. So here's the real question. Are you trying to eliminate fear? Or are you trying to build the strength to act despite it? Because those are complete different paths. One path researches for comfort. The other builds resilience. One path avoids pain. The other accepts it as part of the structure. And trading only rewards one of those paths. The shift is simple, not easy, but simple. You stop trying to feel ready, and you start acting according to rules. You stop trying to protect your ego, and you start protecting your process. You stop chasing emotional relief, and you start chasing consistency. That's when everything changes. Not because the market changes, but because you do. Look at your last 10 trades. How many were taken exactly according to plan? How many were skipped because you didn't feel it? How many were caught early because you wanted to lock something in? How many stops were moved? Be honest. If your system has an edge, but you can't execute it cleanly, you don't have a strategy problem. You have a fear problem. And that's not an insult. It's a starting point. Trading is a mirror. It doesn't punish you. It reflects you. Your impatience, your insecurity, your need for validation, your fear of being wrong. And until you are willing to look at that reflection without flinching, you keep blaming the market. But the moment you accept that fear is part of the structure, the moment you stop trying to eliminate it, and instead build the tolerance to operate with it. That's when discipline becomes natural. That's when execution becomes clean. That's when trading becomes simple. Not because it's easy, but because you are no longer fighting yourself. You are not confused. You are not unlucky. You are scared. And the day you admit that is the day you finally start growing.